Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
All right, so what is up? Good morning. Glad you can join us. Gang's all here on a Wednesday morning. I'm going to say it again. It's amazing. There's some people that like don't want to make a deal to make the team better, and I just don't get that. I'll never understand it. That's okay. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I hope you know that. But like Maz, I was trying to reason with people yesterday. Like, okay, we're a lot better than any of us thought. Is that a fair statement? Talking about the Pistons.
Oh, so much better.
JB, fair statement?
Yeah, very fair.
We're a lot better than anybody thought, okay? And after years of, whether people want to admit it or not, I don't care. The East is weak. It has been one of the greatest NBA bits for a decade. I've heard that from so many people and a lot of Pistons fans. The East is weak, okay?
It's like the AFC.
And AFC. We're only
I love it.
5 minutes
That is
in,
such
everybody.
a great bit. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second, Maz.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Why not put yourself in the best possible position to go get that ship? Who says it has to be next year? Who says it has to be 2 years from now? Who says that if you do it this year, you don't have a chance next year or the year after or the year after that, right? I mean, there's a lot of good mojo going on right now. Fair? Now, is this the trade that puts them over the top? No. No. Let me ask you guys an honest question. And this goes for the chat. Are the Pistons a better team today than they were 24 hours ago? Do you think this makes them a better team?
No.
JB?
I don't think so.
I would agree with that. I
I don't know a hell of a lot about these two guys, but
Does that mean that they're done?
if you read The Athletic says they're done. Now, beat people have been wrong before, but usually they're pretty right. You know, they got the beat of the team down. Athletic says the Pistons aren't making a big splash this year. So what we saw was I don't know. I'd rather have kept the guy, personally, if you can't get anything for him. This swap of first-round picks with Minnesota and Herter and Saric, is that how you pronounce his name?
Sorry, I believe so.
Saric? Yeah. When the trade came up, I hit KG and you guys up. I'm like, is this good? Because I don't know much about those two guys. I really don't.
He's a shooter. Herter's a shooter.
What is he, a 30% shooter?
He's a shooter.
Don't we have a shooter already? Duncan Robinson?
My gut reaction, if you remember how I responded, is I was like, well, there's going to be another one, right? There's going to be another one. And if you believe what Matt's just said, there might not be another one. And so I would just ask, tell me if this sounds familiar. Do you trust your general manager? He made this deal for a reason. This is a guy that deserves some benefit of the doubt, right? Fair? Can we say that?
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it's quizzical. I think getting Ivey's, like Neil brought up the point, getting Ivey's money off the books. And let's face it,
Was it $10 million?
is he going to be?
Is that going to break you?
Is he going to bounce back? You have to ask yourself that question.
I think he will. I hated seeing him going to Chicago. I wish they would have sent him to the West. Because, I don't know, I think he comes back and haunts you a little.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. And then you look at what Cleveland did, and I think this is just one man's opinion. I think that the national media went a little too gaga over that, over the deal. But
You mean Harden to the Cavs?
yeah. But is Cleveland a better team? Cleveland's a better team. I think they went a little too gaga over it. JB, would you agree with me?
A little bit, especially that one analyst on Bally's who just kind of went all off on him when the news came out.
It's a Harden 6 team. He's trying for a 6th time. My money is on that he ain't going to win a championship. Now, Cleveland was a good team to begin with. So if they think Harden was an upgrade, what I'm hearing is they're not done. They're still trying to get Giannis. Giannis is still out there. And when's the deadline? Friday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, Cleveland got off to this slow start. They've been picking it up recently. For what it's worth, they're 8-10 in their last 10, which is the same as the Pistons. Is Cleveland more of a threat now? Yeah, we can say that. Cleveland's more of a threat now. There's no doubt about that. Mm-hmm. Am I worried about James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers in a potential best of 7? No, I think we're better.
I know, but it will be a hard series.
Yeah,
No doubt.
I still think that we're the team to beat in the East. But as I was explaining, it was really funny trying to go back and forth with some people. So our admin posted like our segment from yesterday morning after the trade. So people thought that I was comparing Herter to Rasheed Wallace. And I had to tell a bunch of people on Twitter, that's from the morning show long before the trade. That is not the comparison. I was speaking in generalities, okay?
Yes.
Why don't you go for it? Go for it. I don't get why people are afraid of go for it. Especially if this is why I always ask the question. If you trust your general manager, then why are you so skittish to go for it? Right? Conversely, you know what the flip side to that is? If you trust your general manager, why aren't you cool
with him not going
for it? All right? Well, and that's a fair point. But you know what my response to that would be? Are you familiar with the work of Brad Holmes at the trade deadline in 23, 24, and 25? Are you familiar with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's a ghost.
Okay. Just that would be now both things can be true. I can still trust Brad, and I do.
He did get us a Darius one year.
I trust Brad. I that was out of necessity.
Of course.
That was
when Hutch was
like that was
leg in 3 pieces.
That was just necessity. That's not quote unquote making your team better. That's trying to get back to the point, knowing full well that you can't once your main guy went out. So that's what I'm looking at in this. If you can sit back and say the Pistons are a better team, and I still love our chances of coming out of the East, okay, fine. To me, I think a lot of things came into play this year that you just say, all right, you know what, maybe we should. I know we wanted to do this maybe a year from now, but why don't we throw some more chips in and try to go for the ship? That's the way I look at it. And I know not everybody's like that. And then conversely, you have the guy who wants to go get the biggest names, et cetera, and everything. I don't know. I think this is a special year with special circumstances, and I wish that they'd show a little bit more urgency than Herter.
Well, the problem is Jaden Ivey lost a lot of luster over the last year.
No, it's the injury, man.
Yeah. So as much as we want to think, oh, man, that's all we got for him, I guess that's all that the market told you you were going to get for the guy. You weren't going to get him. It's like it's not a fantasy basketball trade. It's not a fantasy football trade. You heard Sean yesterday. Ask the other team, would you want to make that trade? Would you want to make that trade?
And, Maz, Ivey is one of those guys, you're in that magical place. Let's say I love the guy. I love the guy. I feel like you said earlier. All right, give him a little time. Let that thing totally heal. He is going to be something. Do you think I'm going to say that to you? I'm going to lie through my teeth. I'm going to get on the phone with you and just go, listen, TL, baby, we all saw what happened last year. We all saw.
Broke his leg in half.
Like the whole league just shook their head, okay? We all saw what happened, all right? So you're trying to pawn this guy off on me, knowing full well that his leg snapped like a branch. Like, is that what we're doing here?
But he healed up, man.
Mass, but
He healed up.
you
He's
know,
good to
okay,
go.
how many times did you say Hutch was still affected by his leg this past year?
I did.
Right? I mean, that's so. If I'm a general manager, I'm lying through my teeth to you. I'm
Absolutely.
lying through my teeth. I could love the guy. I could be talking right here, and then like hit mute and go, Mass, holy shit, we're gonna get this guy.
Yep.
This guy's so stupid. I cannot believe he's letting this guy go.
Reel him in.
Yeah, turn the mic back on. I don't know. I'm talking to my assistants. What do you want me to do? What do you,
Throwing a pick.
like you know what's going on. You lie through your teeth, even if you love the guy. That's what I do. If I was a general manager, are you kidding me?
I think the Bulls won the trade. When it comes down to it, they're not going anywhere this year. And they're getting a guy who was a lottery pick, who was spectacular in college, except against St. Peter's. And this is a guy that's going to be comeback player of the year, is the way I look at him next season. I do believe that. He's going to Chicago. So in his mind, he got traded to a great sports town. It's not like we sent him to Sacramento. He went to Chicago. I think this kid's is gonna come back. I do.
Isn't Chicago one of those teams? Because I know some people in Chicago, and we talk about all the time. Like Bear fans are just amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Like
this one.
Wait till next year, Bears Super Bowl champion, all that stuff. Okay, they do that when they're bad. Aren't the Bulls one of the poster children for? Doesn't it seem like for a long time now? Hey man, look out for the Bulls pretty soon. Look out! No, seriously, look out for the Bulls pretty soon. It seems like that they've been a year or two away for
A year or two.
away, right? It's kind of funny how
Listen,
that works.
they haven't rebounded from Michael Jordan yet. They haven't. They have not rebounded from Michael Jordan's era. Just like the Lions when Barry Sanders called it quits.
They got cute for a little bit during the D Rose era, right? Before the injury and
Yeah.
everything. They got cute for a little
okay.
bit. Yeah, they got cute for a little bit. But I like what the Bulls are doing. We it seems like we've heard that forever and a day. And then it's okay. The Bulls have to the Bulls have to sell. Okay, the Bulls have to start over. They're stuck in that purgatory land that we were stuck in for so very long. Where I mean, it was purgatory. We're not quite bad enough to get in the lottery more years than not, but we're not good enough to get into the playoff. I mean, that's a tough purgatory to be in, man.
No doubt. That was the Red Wings for how many years?
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to change this year. I think the Red Wings are going to be a playoff team. We'll wait and see how it plays out. Now, interested to get your thoughts because it's not. This was not the wow move. This was not Rasheed Wallace or anything like that. Just simple question: Are the Pistons a better team today than they were 24 hours ago? Simple question. If you know what, how about I'm indifferent to it? I don't think you guys. I don't think any worse. I don't think any better. How's that? Is that fair, JB? Would you fall in line with that?
I mean, that's fair. I can agree with that.
I don't think any better. I don't think any worse. By the way, the Pistons knock off the Nuggets last night.
That was a hell of a game.
Yeah, it was. It was. Didn't it seem? I swear to God, because I was doing a bunch of things. So I'm one of those guys. I keep it up on my laptop, and then I got my other computer going on, and I'm doing some stuff, and I'm tapping into that all-star atrocity or whatever it was called, the Pro Bowl atrocity,
Pro Bowl games.
whatever that thing was.
I'm so happy I didn't even flick it on. Not for a second.
I did. I got to be honest. I did. 66-52, by the way.
Yeah.
I forgot it was on.
Yeah, 66-52.
George Pickens, MVP.
Oh, who can forget?
Yeah.
But
Goff threw a touchdown, couple picks.
yeah, the one that was getting a lot of play was the Jamar Chase pick six. Who cares? Whatever.
Man.
Didn't it seemed like the Pistons were leading by 11 like a majority of the game.
Correct.
And so you know what happens when you're leading by 11? You don't tap in as closely as you'd like to tap in. And then all of a sudden towards the end I'm like, "Oh, not that I sat back going, "Okay, they're going to lose this game." But it got interesting at the end.
Heck
It
yeah,
did. It got interesting at the end.
And a lot of very chippy. Mm-hmm. Isaiah Stewart put in a chokehold a couple of times. I like seeing it, man. I love when I see the Pistons go after the other team. I mean, the minute that he goes in a chokehold, who's right behind? It's Jalen Duren.
Yeah.
And then right behind him, it's Cade. And you got coaches running on the court, making sure players pulling them away. They're a fun watch. That was a fun game to watch. We had it on at the bowling alley last night, so I got to watch the whole thing. It was very entertaining. But you said they definitely averaged an 11-point lead most of the game.
It seemed like every time I looked up, the Pistons were up by 11. So, you start to, all right, I'm doing some show prep, and, you know me, I'm always tapping into what's going on in the NHL. And then towards the end, it was like, okay, everything's going over there. I need to watch this. The Pistons hang on. But beat a pretty good Nuggets team.
They swept them.
No doubt about that. Again, love to see that.
Beat them by 2, beat them by 3.
But I don't know. My gut reaction yesterday when I saw that trade is there's gonna be more, right? There's gonna be more. So we'll wait and see how it plays out. Obviously, get your thoughts on that. The NBA All-Star teams were revealed. Does that matter to you guys? Does that do anything for you? Because I'm telling you what, like Maz, like you just said, I am not watching a second of that. There's no way I won't watch a second of that.
I get it.
I had to tap in last night just because it was on a Tuesday night and it was the whole two-hand touch thing or flag football thing. And all right, let me see how this works. And I probably watched it for a period of 38 seconds. And then I was like, yeah, this is dumb. And that was that,
I got to hear Goff after a little post game with him. We'll play that a little bit later for you. But hey, let's take our hat off to Jalen Duren. Let's go back a minute. And he made the slam dunk contest, which is
why
he is a great dunker. He is. It's going to be exciting to see him. In that.
Do you remember when we were kids when that
was it?
That was the biggest thing on earth, man. Legit. That was the biggest thing on earth.
Are they doing this thing at halftime again of the All-Star game? Or is this going to be on All-Star Saturday night?
I have no idea.
I've lost track.
Saturday night. I don't know why they wanted to try that or attempted one year, but it's weird.
Is it back on All-Star Saturday night?
It should be. Let me look it up.
See,
because I saw him and maybe 2 other people in the dunk contest. So that means, to me, it's a halftime thing. Because only 3 dunkers, that's nothing. You need more than 3 dunkers.
That's kind of been my bit though. Like I'll watch like the skills competition. I don't have any time for those games. And so if they put it on at halftime, I'm not watching that.
I liked East versus West in the All-Star game. And again, they changed it a few years ago. There's 3 teams,
Do you
4
really?
teams.
Do you really?
I did like East versus West.
Well, when you're a kid, you liked everything. You wanted every morsel. But as an adult,
rooted for the East, of course.
did as an adult, did you?
Yeah, I still did.
Really?
I still did until they changed it. Then you got to hit Kobe's number. The first one, the Kobe's number. They lost me. Completely lost me. Put those teams up again, JB.
I got you.
There's 3 teams, I guess. 3 teams. And at least Jalen and Cade are on the same team, which is nice. Or is it 4 teams?
No, it's still two
No,
teams.
that's
Those
starters
are-
and reserves.
Yeah,
No.
those are
that-
reserves.
I gave you another one. It's probably not updated. I gave you the updated one. Anyway, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
There's the USA team. There's the Stars and Stripes team.
Yeah.
And then there's something else.
Yeah. It's so funny. I
don't even know how they do it anymore.
When I was a kid, Mads, you'll remember this. The National League just owned the American League in the All-Star game. I used to get so pissed off.
Me too.
Like as a little kid. Now you just think about it and you're like, who the hell cares? I used to get, and when they broke that long streak, remember? Fred Lynn hitting the grand slam off of Atlee Hammaker.
Oh,
and it was like, Fred, you did that for the entire American League. Like, little kid brain and stuff like that, right?
AL owns it now.
I couldn't. Who cares?
I do.
Man, I can't believe the East lost. Are you happy that the NFC won last night? Like, does that bring joy to your life?
Well, yeah.
That inferior,
NFC rules.
that inferior AFC product.
What did I send you yesterday? And I didn't give it to JB. Who leads the all-time Super Bowls?
The NFC
NFC by one.
by one.
With 60, so it's 29-28.
The best
Or
part.
is it 30-29?
Maz, you're talking about this thing? The U.S.
Yeah.
Stars, Stripes, and versus the world?
That's it. That's the All-Star game. I don't know how they do it with 3 teams. I really don't, and I don't care, really. I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not being a jerk.
I might turn it on if the Pistons
Do you turn that on?
I
Like
used to.
JB, do you turn that on? I know used to. Okay, do you turn that on?
I think now, it's lost its luster. Like, because when they did do this initially with, as Maz said, with the 3 teams, you got to hit Kobe's number and everything like that. I think they moved away from that, and it just got a little confusing now. So whereas this is like, okay, it's on, but it's probably just going to be background noise, if anything.
Yeah.
Where's the game at this year?
The Intuit Dome in L.A.
So L.A. Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen, to me, All-Star Saturday night was must-see TV. Up till 2 years ago for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Gosh, I haven't done that in years.
It was really good.
I still remember like the last like NHL All-Star game that I watched like in full was 93. And it was like 16-6 and I go, this is awful. It was like 16-6.
You mean the hockey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when that would be the NHL.
Yeah.
And
I
and then
Sorry.
remember they did the same thing. They did the World and the Young Guns and
Yeah.
I tapped in for like 5 minutes and I go, nah, miserable. And just turn it off, But I love the skills competition stuff, man. I really do. Like in both the NBA and NHL, I really do. It's
Well,
fun
it was
to
fun
see.
watching Steph Curry in the three-point shot contest, and it was fun watching who was the dunk champion from the Magic, and he got robbed. He won it 2 years in a row, got robbed the third year, and said, "I'm never doing it again."
What, Dwight Howard? Or
No. Someone will put it up. Fantastic dunker.
Dude, like Larry Bird walking in the room and looking at everybody and going, who's going to finish second? Like
That's great.
And then, the famous shot, I do this with
Yes.
Neil all the time, the number one finger.
Yeah.
The ball just left his hands. He's already walking off the court saying, I won. Like, it's just Larry Legend, man.
Wow.
Larry Legend.
That son of a bitch.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right, well, I do have this for you guys. So, in 2026 All-Star Game, 2 teams of U.S. players and 1 team of international players, known as the World, will compete in a round-robin tournament featuring 4 12-minute games. So, in the round-robin tournament, it'll be Team A will play Team B for Game 1. The winning team from Game 1 will take on Team C in Game 2, followed by the losing team of Game 1 meeting Team C in Game 3.
Okay, I give up. Who cares?
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please just play East versus West.
Yeah, sure, I'm in. Yeah, I'll be tapped in for
And
that.
everyone with their own team jerseys. Can we go back to that?
Jeez, oh, Pete. All right. Fantastic.
Stars.
One more thing, NBA power rankings. Let's put this up there. I'm sorry. This is one thing I know people probably do the same thing. I don't care about that stuff. You always look, don't you? You always look. What about that?
I like it.
What about that?
About that. And OKC had the better record at this point. This was the beginning of the week, just a couple days ago. Thanks to Pistons Talk for this.
Yeah, the weak East. Take a look. Take a look, Maz. Going all the way down to 8. That's where you find your next team from the East, huh?
Look at that.
Does that make you happy? Now, do you hate the NBA West like you hate the AFC?
Yeah, I'm not an NBA West fan at all.
All right. Do you hate the NHL? Do you hate the west side of the NHL?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Do you hate the NL?
Absolutely.
But do you hate it like you hate the AFC? Because
No.
in my mind, the AFC kind of...
AFC, I don't really like the NL either. But here's the thing. Since they brought in the designated hitter for both teams and interleague play, it kind of ruins my hate for the NL. It's just, okay.
So it's the AFC,
AFC.
the inferior
They
AFC,
put me to sleep.
with the two teams that have the most Super Bowls.
Yes, they put me to sleep. Can't stand it.
It's so damn good. All right, we'll get your thoughts. We'll take a quick break here. Obviously, the question that I asked, I'd love to hear from some of you guys in the chat, super chat, whatever the case may be. Are the Pistons a better team than they were 24 hours ago? Right? That's why you make a move, right? Well, I think this is going to better the team. It's not the move that some of us wanted. I'm in a... I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Yeah, this is an interesting circumstance type of situation, right? Why not go for the ship? If you clearly think you're the best team in the East, and how many people out there don't think they're the best team in the East, right? If you think they're the best team in the East, then what this season might come down to, God forbid, is a best-of-7 series, dare I say, against Oklahoma City. I'm a push the chips in guy. Not to the detriment of okay, after this year, if we don't do it, we're all going to fall apart. But that's not going to happen anyway because Cade Cunningham's here, and Cade Cunningham has officially arrived, okay? All the little steps that some of us wanted him to take, he's taken now. So he's there. He's on the stage. He ain't going anywhere. All right, JB, where do you want to go?
Let's hear from Buddies and then BlackRock. But first, let me clear up these super chats. Shout out to everyone sending them in. Where are we at? Let's start with Dante151 sending in $4.99. He said the Ivey trade to the Bulls is basically the Hawkinson trade to the Vikings. Also, the Pistons-Nuggets game felt like an NBA Finals game.
Yeah,
It was a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, how many times
I could deal with that, 7 games.
Well, and you know what? To Dante's point, how many times do you say that and you start to convince yourself, okay, the Pistons got this? Because the lead was 11 all damn game in my mind.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it got interesting. So how many times did we see that happen in a game? It's incredible.
Let's see who else we got. Freight Train J sending in $1.99. He said, "Why don't you go over the team stats for the Pistons?"
What do you want? What do you want to look at?
Let's see. I got you. Cade, 29 and 10. Duran, 19 and 13. 20 for Duncan Robinson. They host the Wizards tomorrow. You're all caught up.
Yeah.
37 and 12.
Do you want me to read? No, Jay. I'm not trying to be a smartass. What do you want me? What do you want us to read?
Pistons are 37 and 12.
Yeah, I'm being here. Do you want me to go down the whole team? I'm not seriously. I know I kind of sound swarmy right now. Jay, let us know what you want, man. Yeah, definitely.
I got it covered.
No doubt it.
Appreciate that. And one more before we head to break from I Ain't Say That, sending in $5. A couple years ago, they had Kai, I think that's a YouTuber, Kai Sinet, and the guy from State Farm. What relevance do they have for B-ball? Just be done with it for good.
They were at the All-Star game, I think.
That really
Kai
happened,
Sinet,
really?
Yeah, I'm sure. By the way, ESPN hired another Instagram influencer. Just to let you know. Congratulations, ESPN.
Isn't that one girl from Spain or something?
Yeah.
I love it again, though. The one thing you could say about last night is you know what? When you got 6 guys rolling in double digits, man, I like what you're doing. And that's been consistent. You're seeing the depth of this team show up, and that's why, to me, add a little more. Add a little more. Come on. All right, Buddy's Pizza, celebrating 80 years as the originator of Detroit-style pizza. Follow their social channels, join their rewards program to see what they have planned through 2026. To celebrate 80 years of being the original, they have new signature specials. Get any 4-square pizza, individual salad, and Buddy bread for only $29.99. Or you can get an 8-square pizza, medium salad, and Buddy bread for $39.99. 80 years of being the originator. You hear Detroit-style pizza, you know who they're talking about. They're talking about Buddy's.
Hey, guys, looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Valentine's Day, 9 days away, guys. Don't forget it. Don't drop the ball. Rock this Valentine's Day with the hottest steakhouse around. The only thing hotter than your date is the steak on the stone. Bring your loved one for a night to remember this Valentine's Day. Call now to reserve your priority seating. Don't forget to mention Woodward Sports. Get 20% off your entire food bill. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Only at Black Rock Bar and Grill.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Hey, what is up? Want to talk to you about Sun Cruisers. We rolled with it all football season long. You can still roll with it. They've got the peach, they got the raspberry, they got the lemonade, they got the pink lemonade. It is only 100 calories. It got 4.5% alcohol. It is smooth. If you're watching the Pistons lead by 11 almost the entire game, or so it seemed last night as I was watching. If you're watching a hockey game, wait till the weather gets nice. This is the perfect drink. Chilling out in your backyard, on the back porch, whatever the case may be. So continue to let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly. All right, welcome back in. Glad you can join us. KG, I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts. I asked the question this morning, are the Pistons better than they were 24 hours ago, what would your answer be?
They are the same. They're practically the same.
I said the exact. I'm indifferent.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent.
In terms of the Ivey trade, I mean, when it came across yesterday, of course, it wasn't the move everybody was expecting per se, but I think it was a good enough deal from the standpoint of you went out, we all knew Jaden Ivey, the rubber was going to meet the road in terms of what were you going to do with him at the end of the year. He had a $30 million cap hold, and that's something that the Pistons just didn't want to deal with in the offseason. So you were able to get some kind of value out of that. You bring in a veteran shooter in Kevin Huerter, who I know he hasn't been, Atlanta Hawks Kevin Huerter that we had seen before, but still a serviceable veteran, and it's pretty much a lateral move in terms of that. But you improved your draft pick maybe by 8 or 9 spots, depending on how the season shakes out. So I think for the value that Ivey was probably getting on the market, it was a pretty good deal. But I do expect the Pistons to do something else. Like, that's what that move told me, because you didn't really address the need that you really are looking for on this team, which is another scorer that can go out there and provide their own bucket, preferably somebody that you can maybe pseudo start. So I'm interested to see if they're going to pull another move, and they have the capabilities to do that. If they
It's funny you say that, because those were the two gut reactions. Okay, there's got to be another one coming, and as we talked about earlier, and I brought up to Maz, this is a cap thing.
Yeah,
it is. It's not about next year or this year. It's about what would happen next year. And the reality is, whether you like Jaden Ivey or not is inconsequential. Every general manager in the league is going to lie about his value.
No, that's true.
I would.
Yeah.
And I saw what happened, man. What do you want me to do?
And the potential is still there. Like, nobody is sitting up here saying, Jaden Ivey is a scrub or anything like that. I don't think you should write him off at this point in his career. I just think with the way the injury lined up and the Pistons' trajectory over the last couple years, it just wasn't matching. Unfortunately, he got injured at a very crucial time in the evaluation process of what Trajan was trying to pull from this team. And, maybe he does go on to the Bulls and becomes that player that we kind of thought he could be here. And I don't want Pistons fans to feel regret about that. It's just the timelines didn't match up. So it's just one of those things. He's a good dude. He bought into the city, and it's sad to see him go, but it's a move that had to happen. And you saw last night, it was practically no difference.
It's a tough break, and I don't mean that the way it sounds, because Break and Jalen Duren are excuse me, Ivy, it makes you sad. There's no, come on. When that happened yesterday or last year, that's it. Nobody wants to see that.
No, of course not.
And conversely, I'm going to say again, if you're a general manager and you think there's incredible, upside there, I'm going to lie through my teeth to you.
Yeah.
That you're not going to get anywhere near the real value of that guy. You're just not.
Right.
That's the circumstance.
So they have to cut somebody now because they got 2 players for one?
Yeah.
Someone got to go. Karos LeVert? Who's going?
No, I think it'd be Sarkic, because he came over in the deal, but he hasn't really been a factor in the league for quite some time. So I think they'll probably cut Sarkic. I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
man, maybe Karos LeVert is in a trade package in a day or two. So we don't know.
The next one.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Some of us think there's a next one. I'm glad to hear you think that too, because I texted you guys immediately. I was like, there's got to be another one coming, right?
Yeah, it didn't seem like when that move came through, it just seemed like, okay, it's got to be something else in the tuck. There's got to be another play here. And if he does, if this is the only move, will I be happy about it? No, but this does give you flexibility in the offseason to maybe go make a bigger move if you don't want to do it at the deadline. I think that's the only positive that you can really take away from it. But otherwise, it's just a lateral move. I don't think you got worse. I don't think you got that much better.
I don't care about next year. Tell you the truth.
I hear you.
I don't.
I hear you, man.
I don't care how much you improved yourself for next year.
I
don't give 2 craps
Couldn't
about
agree
next
more,
year.
Maz.
I hear you.
Couldn't agree with you more.
You singing the praises of Detroit fans in all sports. Like,
Yeah.
I get you.
I'm
Please.
I'm tired of
I'm tired, man.
I hear you.
How many years has it been, Sean?
18.
Come on, man.
18 years in June. That's the last time a Detroit team won a championship.
Hey, look, I'm happy that we finally turned the corner with all our teams. We were in hell for a long, long time. And we finally have 4 teams, 5, 6 if you want to count our college basketball teams, that have a chance to win a championship, that are lined up to compete for a championship. So it's good, but when you have a team that's 37-12, give me the final piece.
Isn't it funny how things can change, though? Because in the span of a year, it went from the Lions and everybody else, right? Mm-hmm. To everybody else and the Lions.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Think about it.
Yeah.
From a results standpoint, just strictly on results, not banking on the fact that, yes, the Lions are going to take a step up next year. There's no doubt in my mind. They're going to be back up, okay? But you had a Tiger team that made the playoffs and went to the second round again. You have a Red Wing team, as we sit here currently right now, that is one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. You have a Piston team that is the top team in the Eastern Conference. And some might say, if you follow the dumb power rankings, number 1 in the league. And then you had the Lions, who finished last place in their division.
Yeah.
At 9-8.
Crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
How the tables turn. And we thought that the Lions for a long time was a piece away from getting to that Super Bowl. But now we look at the Pistons like that. The Pistons seem to be just one piece away, and they can maybe really legitimately compete for a championship.
I don't want to go through the 23, 24, 25 routine with the Pistons that I do with the Lions. I don't want to do it.
Because guess what? The Lions are now a few pieces away.
Yeah, no doubt.
They went from 1 to, okay, you're about maybe 8 or 9 pieces away from a championship.
And we'll get a clearer picture after the draft and free agency and all that stuff, and we'll see how they address it. And hopefully we're back at that point come August where, you know what, this team legit can compete for the NFC.
Yeah.
March 11th is my date. The start of free agency. I don't even care about the draft. Get me players that can play now.
Fair enough.
I hear you, man.
Fair enough. No, and I don't know. Like I said yesterday, I just think sometimes circumstances dictate a little deviation. I know everybody's got their plan. They're okay. Let's do this in 4 years. I think it's safe to say that this has gone faster than anybody thought.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even faster than they thought.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And the East is weak, the NBA version of an old bit. We've heard that forever. Well, it's real right now. So I don't know. Why not hedge your bet?
Yeah. Especially when you continue to win games like you won last night. That was a big game because there's a lot of criticism coming to Pistons' way in terms of, okay, you've been good, but you ain't really played nobody in the West. Like, you've been good on the West Coast, but you ain't really played nobody. I mean, you just beat, I know they wasn't full strength, but you had Jamal Murray and you had Jokic out there, and you manhandled them. I just, for lack of better words, at least until the fourth quarter you did. So, no, that was a big win for the Pistons last night. And the more they continue to go out there and get dubs like that, the more you really look at this team like, okay, they can compete with anybody. So it'd be interesting to see, but I hope that Trajan ain't done.
That's.
I hope he's not.
Cleveland got better, right? Did we just say that?
Yeah.
Cleveland got better.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They got better.
Okay, and we stayed the same.
Is the gap still big enough, though? Like, there was a gap between the two teams.
They closed it.
Yeah, they closed it.
Yeah.
But I like our chances in a best-of-7 series.
Absolutely.
Well,
100.
The way this team plays defense is kind of like the X factor between, just like what they can do in the playoffs. If you can play defense to the level of what they are doing right now, you can compete and get by with what you have. But I just want to see more for this team. That's all.
Can I was looking up at the screen, so Get Off is on. Mm-hmm. Did you guys see Lindsey Vonn is planning to...
Yeah, she's coming out of retirement.
She blew out her ACL.
She has a ruptured ACL.
And she wants to go to the Olympics.
And she plans to compete.
There's no chance in hell.
That's a dog right there.
She could say it, but there's no chance in hell.
My leg went numb. As somebody who's experienced that more times than I wish to care to admit, my leg went numb even thinking about that.
It's a shame.
Here comes drop foot. My foot's all. That's insane.
I mean, I ain't gonna discredit her. She's a gold
medalist.
Freak.
God bless you,
now.
honey. Like, I mean
she
that
wanted
in
it.
all
She wanted the goats, man. I ain't gonna do that.
I'm rooting for her.
God bless you. That is
She
unbelievable.
wanted the goats. If she said she could do it, I believe her.
You, oh my gosh,
Still solid looking too.
that just turned into must-watch television.
Yeah.
Can we look? When is Lindsey Vonn skiing? Like, I have to see that now.
It's not far away. It's a week, 2 weeks away.
No, it's closer than that, isn't it?
It's a week away.
Yeah.
I mean, it starts. Doesn't it start this weekend?
Yeah.
Gromit says duct tape it. She'll be all right. So just duct tape it. She'll be all right.
Can you, like, especially that? Like,
Yeah, like
think about.
She's using her knee the
yeah,
entire time.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
that's tough. I don't know how you pull that off, but
There are I've had some crazy stuff happen, but anybody who's been through that, there is a feeling you can't describe. It sucks. It hurts. It sucks.
Well, she's had every bone broke. She's had everything. This girl.
bones
girl-
are nothing.
She's a freak.
Bones are like I don't like bones are just broke. It hurts for a little bit, and then they set it, and it's nothing.
Tell that to Evil Knievel.
Yeah, but Evil Knievel would tell you.
I know he would.
He would. It's a broken bone.
Broke every bone in his body.
It's the other stuff, man. Like that, tendons and soft tissue and all that shit. Like, ugh, yuck. I don't know. KG. It's kind of funny because the pushback a little bit yesterday about them going and doing something.
yeah.
I wonder if people's minds changed.
No, well, I mean, of course, fans, we always want the big move, especially here in Detroit, because we don't get it.
We don't get
like,
it.
none of our franchises
we
give a
don't get
damn
it.
about what we want. And shout out to DNC, man. I got to highlight you because you always pushing back here. Unless you are getting Giannis, you aren't winning a championship this year. Why do the casuals that don't watch the NBA want to waste my team's assets that we just recouped just to get beat in 6? And look, I get the sentiment. I personally don't feel that way. I have more of a belief in JB Bickerstaff and what this team is like 1 through, in the playoffs 1 through 9, what they'll be able to put out there. I'm confident in this team, and if you can add just a little bit more of a scoring punch, I'm not saying sell the farm, but if the right deal presents itself, I expect Trajan to act accordingly.
100%. And let me say this, DNCENT, I am that casual that you're talking about. I'll openly admit it.
And I don't think he was talking. He might have been.
No, I know. No
Yeah.
disrespect. And I'm not firing back with disrespect or piss or vinegar. I am that casual that you're talking about, though. Yeah, I am more invested in the National Hockey League. There's newsflash: the sun rose this morning. Okay, but doesn't the same dynamic come into play? Let me ask you the same questions. Do you think the Pistons are the best team in the East? Y or N?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you think the Pistons can knock off any of the teams in said Eastern Conference? Y or N?
Yes.
And I think those two go hand in hand. And that would be the question that I have for DNCENT. All right? And this is coming from casual guy. All right? If I think that the Pistons are the best in the East, and I think that the Pistons can knock off any of those teams in the best of 7 in the East, okay, then what does your season come down to? Your season comes down to a best of 7, presumably against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
All right? So if I told you at the beginning of the year, you're 4 wins away from an NBA championship. 4 wins. 4 wins away from an NBA championship. What would you do?
I'd do everything in my power to get those 4 wins.
You're damn right. And what assets are you afraid to lose? When we talk about assets, what assets? Obviously, Cade Cunningham put him over there. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay, face of the franchise.
And Duran.
That's
Duran now, yes.
I think Duran. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Anything else? Is there anything? If I think, and again, here it comes. Here's the T word: trust. If I trust Langdon, you're talking about an entire roster that he knows, that he put together. And if he thinks that, yes, this move or that move can make that team better, I'm all in. So what assets are you afraid to lose? I think Jalen Duran and Cade Cunningham are not going anywhere. Fair?
Fair.
What other assets are you afraid to lose? I don't know. This goes
Yeah,
back to the same thing, KG, you and I talked about so many times going back to last year, okay? I'm never, ever going to apologize for wanting more.
No, of course not.
Never.
And shout out to DNC. He responded, best team in the East isn't winning a championship this year. We can make it to the finals as is. I'm not using assets past 2027 to win 1 or 2 games in the finals. Sorry, not doing it. So he's just under the belief that even if they make a move, there's no move out there that can get the Pistons a championship.
No,
and that's somewhat fair.
I respect
you're
that.
Of that belief, that's somewhat fair.
I respect that. I don't know, but
we don't know what an MPJ could do for this team. You don't know what certain players of that caliber could do on this version of the Pistons.
And this is my simpleton approach to it. I'm literally that guy that says, if I'm in the NBA Finals, I got just as good a chance as the other guy.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. And you know how I can say that? I remember there was one year that there was this team that was already a multiple-time champion, and they went out and got a couple of mercenaries who hadn't had a ring yet. And everybody and their brother, when we were in the Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals, was talking about what a joke the Eastern Conference was, because the two teams in the Eastern Conference Finals were so inferior. And I even remember a very prominent basketball person saying, holy shit, I'm paraphrasing, this series has set basketball, the NBA, back 20 years.
Was that Pacers?
Yeah, don't give it up. Don't give it up yet. The Indiana Pacers were one of those teams. And then, the team that eventually won that series, well, surely they had no chance against this team.
I know, right?
With the greatest coach of all time, with these two new mercenaries already on a championship formula, surely they had no chance in that. Guys, I'm sorry. And DNC, ENT, I will agree with you. Do I think Oklahoma City is better? Yes. Do I think Oklahoma City would beat them in a best-of-7 series? Yes. I do. But I'm sorry, in a best-of-7 series, anything can happen, and the 2004 Detroit Pistons proved that definitively. They didn't just beat the Lakers, they smacked the Lakers. And if it wasn't for a heroic shot from one of the most legendary players in the history of the game,
God rest his soul,
that would have been a sweep. And I can tell you what, Lindsey Hunter, who was on this network, shout out to Lindsey. Lindsey told me point blank, he goes, I couldn't believe people were talking them up. Like legit. He goes, we were all in our room, we were laughing at people going, we're going to smoke them.
Yeah.
We are going to.
Which is nuts, because that's the 2000s Lakers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And smoke them they did. So I'm not saying that history is going to repeat itself. I'm, in my simpleton way, I'm a firm believer. You get to that stage, and anything can happen.
I hear you.
Do you know the birth of the Patriots dynasty? Maz, you're old enough to remember. You're probably old. Nobody thought that the Patriots were going to play within a couple touchdowns of the Rams.
No,
Mike Martz.
The greatest show on turf? Are you
Great show
kidding
on
me?
turf, bro.
No way. I think things change when you get into that big moment. I do. I've seen it too many times. And the flip side to that is, if you would have told people in this town the 1995 Stanley Cup Finals were going to be a sweep, everybody would have looked at you and said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Red Wing.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
Of course it will. The problem is it was the other guy that swept. The New Jersey. Somebody forgot to tell New Jersey that they were boring and didn't have a chance. Somebody forgot to tell them that. And they swept. And everybody was like, that's it? Like, this is what we waited for? So, dude, I get it. I'm with you. Yeah. Right now, you ask me who's better. I like Oklahoma City better in a potential best of 7. But I'm sorry, I've seen it too many times in my life. When you have an opportunity to take that step,
yeah,
why not take a shot?
Moments like this don't always come up.
No.
And I'm looking at the East next year. It's going to improve because Jason Tatum's coming back.
Well, so are we.
Tyrese Halliburton's coming back. There's no telling what the offseason will look like. So I get it. He's just more on the long-term approach, and I'm not mad at that because we have been void of our capital for a long time. I get it.
I would say to him, and I'm sorry I'm making you the poster child, DNCE.
No, but
no
he's
disrespect.
a value member.
No disrespect. Please
He
don't
can
take it as such. But what assets would you be afraid of? If I say Jalen Duren and Cade Cunningham are untouchable, everybody else is in play. Is that an issue? Is that an issue for you, KG?
It depends on. It still depends on the player because
Of course, you have to decide who comes back.
Ryan Holland. I don't necessarily want to give those guys up, but it all depends on.
What if you got Giannis?
Giannis is a different story.
Okay.
You adjust your team to fit Giannis. Like you don't. He doesn't fit your team. You make the adjustments to fit him. So no, that's different. But if it's like a smaller name player, like you said, an MPJ, that's a little different. I don't know if I want to give up that asset for him. But it all depends on the player that you're getting back.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why we have these conversations. And I don't want to look back and regret. That's my biggest fear. And maybe I'm being a bitch, and wouldn't be the first time, nor would it be the last time.
Right.
I don't want to have that feeling 3 years from now going, gosh damn it, look how close we were. We didn't even realize how close we
They're
were.
25 games over 500. Give them what they need. Give them what they need. Protect Cade because they're going to try to take him out of the game.
Oh yeah, they going.
Okay? Protect them, man. Protect this team. Give this team what they deserve. This team they're good, man. They're better than good. They're 0-4 good.
Do you know
They
what?
are.
Maz, do you know what one of my most depressing memories of watching the Pistons was when they played LeBron and the Cavs, and that game that LeBron absolutely took over, where it looked like Olay through the paint the entire fourth quarter.
26 points.
Do you remember that?
Yup.
And here is our team going to work and tenacity and the junior bad boys. And I'm watching this guy just have Ole, like a matador out there. Ole, he's just going through, okay? And now if I sat back there and said,
He
all
traveled a lot.
right, somebody's got it.
Man's with the hate.
Traveled.
That's probably why Maz hate him, though. He broke the Pistons.
He olayed him.
The Pistons were never the same until
Ole!
now.
Watch me run to the basket.
Somebody cut his legs out. Somebody clothesline him, whatever. Okay, what we didn't do to LeBron in that series, in that particular game, do you think guys are going to do that to Cade?
Oh, yeah. Even worse than I, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
He just get ready for it. Cade knows it better than anybody.
Even if he goes out there and he's just inefficient, it's like you need something else to rely on. And I don't know if Jalen Duren can take on that scoring load. As great as he's been, that's my dog. I rock with him. But I don't know if he can take on that scoring load.
It was funny, KG, somebody said to me yesterday, because we were talking about the go all in within reason, okay?
Yeah.
Within reason. Somebody said to me today, the NBA isn't the same as 20 years ago. And I said, so what does a team has a legit shot, in my opinion, at a ship if you make a move? How has that changed? That's the same routine in 1945. That's the same routine in 1965. That's the same routine in 1985, 1995. That's never going to change. You could talk about the game being different. Yeah, absolutely the game's being different. The game is different. But one thing that will never change is, hey, you know what? We think that there's a final piece. We think there is that guy that can really improve our championship. 9,000-year-old Bill Walton going to the Boston Celtics, Maz, when we were kids. I remember hearing that and going, dude lays on the ground all the time. He's stoned. What?
Shout out Bill Walton, man.
And then KG,
He woke up.
You know what he did?
Yeah.
He came in and did it.
No, he did.
He really, legitimately, that old bastard did it. It wasn't rest his soul,
Yeah,
right?
right.
That stinking Red Auerbach.
That somehow he did it, and that was the Celtics' last championship. Up until the Big Three and all
Yeah,
that.
right.
So dude, you can play that game. You can try to play the role of basketball elite, but when you say something like that, with all due respect, that's asinine. Yes, the game has changed, but that dynamic hasn't changed. Hey, man, we're close. We are close. Can we all admit that? If you sit here today saying that we are the pride of the Eastern Conference, that in and of itself says that we're close. All right? So do you make the choice to say, yeah, let's go for it? Let's see if we can go for it without really sacrificing what will be the next 3 years. And I don't think it's going to change. When you have Cade and Durant, I don't think it's going to change.
You got a core. You do have a core. So that's something you can lean back on. And shout out to Mr. Act Like It in the chat. I believe the Pistons must make a move because they have a championship defense, but we know they don't have a championship half-court offense.
Fair
and
enough.
That's what I'm worried about.
Fair enough.
So.
And that defense is absolutely legit.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best, if not the best, in the league.
Just imagine we match up with Denver in the finals. Yes. Does last night give you any indication you feel confident about that matchup? So I'm just saying.
Couple times, right?
Yeah.
All right. No, dude.
Did you see what JB put up a few minutes ago?
No.
The Detroit general managers, the We're Good.
The all We're Good team.
There they are. There they are. There's the Big Four.
The We're Good movement.
The Big Four.
I told you this is a theory working in this business for as long as I have. I've been in this business for almost 31 years. And the one thing that is undeniable in my mind is I think people want to bring guys in here and have the path so they can embrace them. The homegrown guy. So they can embrace them. And you guys, I don't give a shit. I don't. You know what I want? I want a ring. I want a ring. And I think part of the reason why some of these guys get away with not doing much is because they don't take a lot of heat. Okay, well, there's a 5-year plan or a 7-year plan or an 8-year plan. And you have people, I'm not going to go down, the Scott Harris people out there.
Big day today.
I can't talk to them anymore. Like I gave up. I can't.
Yeah.
There's a misunderstanding between us, and I mean this respectfully, kind of. I mean this. You and I, we just can't have conversations. We can't.
Yeah.
Because you can't accept that there are a bunch of people out there that have skepticism. Because surely Scott is right. As Randy was right, as Dave was right, as Alavila was right. So you can't understand that I'm going, hey, wait a second. This hasn't exactly worked out well for the Tigers. It wasn't Scott Harris. So there's a wall, and we're not going to get past that. So right. I kind of gave it up, right?
Yeah.
But even the frustration that Red Wing fans have had, things look good right now. There's no doubt about that. But I don't know, with the Eastern Conference being what it is, wouldn't you like to improve your lot? Wouldn't you like that extra forward with maybe a little sandpaper? Wouldn't you like that extra defenseman? How do you feel about John Gibson being your number one? As good as he's been, knowing his track record, how do you feel about John Gibson being number one? Brad speaks for itself. I think KG, you tell me if I'm wrong. I think there's more frustration to Brad now, to be honest with you, than accolades. And I don't know if that's fair. In all honesty. And I was one of those guys that was frustrated. Both things can be true. I'm frustrated at Brad, but I'm not done with Brad.
Right. Well, I mean, you got to look at the tenure. They've been here going on 6 years now. Half of it's been great. Half of it we didn't even think was possible in that amount of time. But the other half, there's some question marks with the drafts, something that was his bread and butter. With the play on the field, you just, 15-2, and then you get bounced, then you don't make the playoffs the next year. There's questions. There's a lot of questions. But, of course, you shouldn't be finished with him because he's proven that he can get you to the stratosphere if, given the right situation. So.
Do you know what he hasn't proven to me yet? He hasn't proven to anybody. Are you willing to make that one move that kind of makes you flinch and thinks second thoughts?
That's the difference.
To say, let's go for it.
That's the difference.
And I'll tell you again, I'd rather have the guy that says, shit, I made an effort. And I guarantee you, every guy in that locker room would too. I guarantee you, I've had more talks with athletes about this than you can shake a stick at. They want the guy that says, let's go for it.
Yeah.
It's not always going to work. It's not always going to work, okay? Sometimes you're going to... Maz, trade deadlines gone by, right? Wendell Clark, Chris Chelios.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, the Wings are going for 3 in a row. And they ran out of gas in that series against Colorado in 99. And guys on that team even said, we played so much hockey for 5 years, we literally ran out of gas.
Yep.
No other way to say that, right? Yeah. So it doesn't mean it's always going to work. That goes back to the Howie Roseman thing. Hey, Howie's sprinkled some magic dust and won a few Super Bowls, right? But he didn't. I'd rather take the chance.
You can't be afraid to fail.
Do you think
I hate what if. I hate what if.
Do you think a general manager actually talks to his team?
I hope they do.
And asks them?
I would go to the leadership. I would. I would.
So go to Hutch with the Lions. Go to
like
Goff
we talked about yesterday.
Lions?
I don't think it hurts anybody for Dylan Larkin and Steve Yzerman to sit down in a room and just go, what's the temperature in the room right now?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you do what the players want. I mean, there's a reason why you're the general manager, right? I don't. Maybe TL sits and maybe he's had that conversation with Cade. Hey, Cade, we got something special going on right now. What's the vibe?
I would hope so. JB, he knows his team.
Yeah.
All-star head coach, by the way. Congratulations to him. 3 Pistons representing us in the wonderful All-Star weekend.
Yes, sir. And JD winning that dunk contest. I don't care what y'all say, bro.
I do.
I don't care about the big man curse. He gonna get it there and do
I
something.
don't even know who the hell else
Who else is in the dunk contest?
You said what?
Who else is in the dunk contest?
I have no clue.
There's like 2 other guys that I never heard of.
All right, JB, where do you want to go?
We gotta hear from Planet Fitness, and then I'll tell them about Jungle Juice. But first, I gotta clear up these super chats. Also, an update for anyone who cares about Lindsey Vonn competing this weekend. She has training, which is scheduled for the 5th, this Thursday. Then it's the downhill on Sunday. And she also is planning on competing in the Super G. I have no idea what that is, on February 12th. And the women's team combined event on February 10th. So expect her to be injured by the 9th.
God bless you. I wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah. JB, you can nurse her back down. Come on.
I don't think
I can't.
I don't think it could happen, but I would root for her.
Good luck with that. Shout out to Labartney sending in $4.99. Shout out to Morning Crew. Did I miss any Maz ice cream meltdowns? Also, hope all WSN and the cast stay safe and warm and has a great Wednesday.
I'm
Thanks,
staying
Labartney.
safe.
Labartney,
I ain't doing too good at
I walked outside today. I almost fell on my ass again on the ice that you can't see. Listen, man, I've had it. Honestly, I've had it. I didn't sign up to live in Antarctica. It is what it is, I guess.
Right.
There's no way around it. It's depressing.
I'm at the enough point as well.
It's depressing.
I'm at the enough point.
How many times can you almost fall on your ass? Throw your back out.
Do you salt? Do you throw
little.
salt out there? Yeah,
A little.
I bought way too much salt this year.
Did you?
Yeah. Our driveway is really slanted. I have to.
Yeah.
I legitimately have to. It's just, I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it.
Did you buy too much? It snows every fucking day.
It really does.
Like literally, at what point in the day is gonna snow?
And it's never in the forecast.
Yeah.
It is never in the forecast.
When's it gonna warm up?
Next
When?
week. Next week.
What,
so Friday
months.
is supposed to be like 34, but next week, like the long term I saw, there could be a couple days in like the mid 30s and maybe even 40.
Oh wow. 40 degrees?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be something?
40 degrees.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Shout out to B. Cranford, who sends in $4.99. He said Kwame Kilpatrick cursed Detroit sports in 2008 when he showed up at the Wings parade, and I'm still waiting on my beer.
Don't put that on Kwame, man. Don't put that on him.
Sean, you still see him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that story, right?
You salt his driveway?
He wanted me to.
Okay.
He wanted me to.
Detroit legend right there, man. Stop it.
Detroit legend who lives 2 blocks from me.
Right.
You see any holes in his driveway, in his backyard? Any dirt?
He posts in his backyard.
Any dirt?
He takes a lot of walks. I
Yeah.
see him walking. I'm not going to bother him. We nod. Of
course.
Like, I met him back in the day when he was the king.
Yeah.
Remember when he would, I'm not joking, he would come into Ford Field like 5 minutes after the game start with his posse all around him.
Yeah.
And he would be gliding. And he'd go, my man,
Oh no, he had swag.
my dog. Unbelievable swag.
One thing you can't
imagine,
say-
you were
can't
probably
say about
busy,
him.
so you never saw it. He used to come in like 5 minutes after the game started, and he'd walk in and he'd look at everybody. My man, hey, my dog, yeah, like that. And it was just like, dude,
Yeah.
he was the king.
What
Yeah.
could have been?
Yeah, the only time I ever see him is walking. He takes a lot of walks because I take a lot of, my kids call old man walks. So I'll see him and like I'm not gonna go bother him.
You
I
let the
know
dogs
he,
with you?
I know he knows who I am. So
Yeah.
you know what? I give him a head nod and he gives me a head nod and that's go about our day.
Yeah.
No, I never take my dogs with me. Those two maniacs? No way. No way. I take them for a walk around the court. That's it.
Old man walk by yourself.
I love it. It's the best. It's the best. It's what Lindsey Vaughn's going to be doing.
Right.
Hey, listen, when
pretty
you
much.
blow your knee out 3 times, baby,
old man walk.
You're stuck on old man walks.
Right. The Pablo Escobar from Narcos walk. That's how I be looking sometimes.
Head down.
Right, just sitting on the porch.
We got $5 from I Ain't Say That. He sends in. He said, "You guys read the news. A lady who's covering the Olympics, whose mom got kidnapped. I forgot her name. Someone Google it.
Savannah
It's true
Guthrie.
and sad stuff. Yeah,
Savannah Guthrie.
That's unfortunate.
I was talking about telling that to Sean today. I'm like, do you think if Claire Mazaway got abducted in Jersey, we're leading the news with this? We're not. But yeah, we wish her the best.
That's weird. That stuff, you hear about all those stories like happen in other places, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Happens
one
here,
more
too.
from the Barney before we head to break. Sending in $4.99. Said, FYI, I've been waiting since the summer for the UAE NBA online store to get an 8 in stock so they can make me a beef stew jersey.
Shout out.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Absolutely.
Beef stew.
All right,
Heart and soul.
big news at Planet Fitness. All new members receive their first month free. That is a deal that ends in 9 days. So why don't you jump all over that? February 13th in 2026, Planet Fitness is inviting everyone, whether experienced, routine gym goers, or beginners, just starting their fitness journey, to head on into Planet Fitness. There's over 2,800 clubs nationwide, 50 plus in the Metro Detroit area alone, 20 plus out in West Michigan, and 7 in Toledo. Shout out to Planet Fitness Northville. We're all strong on this planet.
And get over and get yourself some Jungle Juice, that bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation, unapologetic, authentic, and built for those who demand the best. Big oil, smooth performance. The new 2-gram XL delivers 2,000 milligrams of THC with all gas and no leaks. Upgraded hardware, zero hassle, designed to be clog resistant. Inhale activation and the USB-C rechargeable for the seamless user's experience. Jungle Juice 2-gram XL comes with 12 different strains that you can pick from and is found in all over 250 dispensaries in Michigan. Follow Jungle Juice on Instagram at GetJungleJuice, and you know what? Go out and just get a pack today.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero. Icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve. and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Head to WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Hey guys, this is the kind of game that Art and Jakes was built for. What are you laughing at? Woodward Sports bringing you round 2 of the Michigan State Hoops Watch Party, Saturday, March 8th. I think that's a Sunday, by the way. Check March 8th out, guys. I think it's a Sunday.
I think you're right.
Art and Jakes in Northville. This time, the Spartans are traveling to Ann Arbor. We're locked in with wall-to-wall screens, 88 of them to be exact. Killer food, ice-cold drinks, 22 draft beers on tap. No matter what, if you bleed green and white or maize and blue, Art and Jakes is where the energy will be on March 8th. Don't just catch the game. Be part of the rivalry with Woodward Sports and Art and Jakes.
Maz, you know why I was laughing? Because in the span of a split second, you went from crabby Maz. And I don't even know what you were crabby about because I think we've all been very nice to you this morning. Okay?
I know, I'm just crabby.
And then all of a sudden you started talking about Art and Jakes, and you glowed. That's why I started laughing.
I'm glad I could make you laugh.
That's a good. I like Happy Man.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like yesterday,
I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize. I sent you that thing with Madden and Summerall.
Oh yeah.
It was 24 years ago yesterday. They had their last broadcast. Yeah. And then that
was the Rams. The Patriots' first Super Bowl win.
And then I had to point out to you that Summerall's hands matched his shirt. He had that old man purple hand. You see how old people?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get a purple hand?
I hate you.
He turned into Grimace, and I go, look.
Then he says be Grimace.
That blood ain't circulating like it used to.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, man.
And so, and it was amazing because he was wearing a purple shirt.
Sean.
And then I said to Maz, I go, hey, Maz, look, his hand matches his shirt. And then Maz went from being really happy to me in a second to, I hate you. And then he put a purple heart next to it.
You leave. I cannot stand when you abuse the greatest play-by-play announcer in the history of sports.
He really was. I don't.
He was the greatest host, play-by-play guy, storyteller.
Where you and I differ, you still can't bring yourself. The end was really bad. He held on too long. See, you want to say it, but you can't say it. Late Summerall was really like
it was like Lee Corso.
Yeah, stop.
No. Don't compare them. Please. What are you doing?
Maz?
Yeah.
I'm going to make you really mad.
No.
No, I am. When they brought Summerall back after like 8 years and he did the Cotton Bowl, that's where
Ole Mills was born.
That was worse than Lee Corso. That was embarrassing. That was elder abuse. McCluster. Who's McCluster? First of all, who's McCluster?
It's McCluster.
The man's name's McCluster. Okay,
it's McCluster.
McCluster. He's gone. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. Touchdown.
Fumble.
The kick is up. It's good. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
And my wife is yelling at me. Like, true story, my wife is yelling at me going, I cannot believe what a mean person you are. And I go, this is not my fault. This is elder abuse. Why the hell would you put that man in that position?
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, I'm not getting political, okay? When they put Joe Biden on that stage.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
That's awful.
My man went up there
There's
and
nothing
froze in
funny
time.
about that. And even it had the resting old man face.
Yeah. My boy
You know
went
where he looks into nowhere and he's
Right.
thinking about corn pop from 1928, right?
or like Mitch McConnell, like it's just like,
Yes!
it's just when it go, man. They up there doing
Do
the
you remember
mannequin
his
challenge and shit.
like literally his face? What are you doing, old man?
Waving hands in front of him like, hey, you still there?
You son of a bitch, you.
Do the John Cena to their ass. They still not moving. Like, hey.
That's Maz, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But I remember him now. Enough time has passed that I remember him the way that you described. He's the best broadcaster there was. There's two in my. There's Bob Cole and there's Pat Summerall. Like that. Those are the two for me. That's it.
That's all Detroit here.
Like honestly, but even Bob Cole got really bad at the end. It was kind of embarrassing.
It's just slower for them. That's all.
It's
Doesn't
just
mean it's
slower for
good.
them?
Doesn't mean it's bad. They're just behind the play a little.
Oh, okay. Say
right.
the same thing about old people that drive.
Listen.
Like, come on. 70-year-olds on the road and shit. Oh, just stay a little slower.
Listen to
that's
me.
all.
We're listening to George Blaha, and it's coming to an end. Eventually, he's going to retire here. And guess what? I still love listening to him. I don't care if he's a couple of seconds behind. I don't. I really don't.
Blaha ain't that bad.
I mean that.
Except for football.
Yeah.
Love the guy. I
Yeah.
love he's a great guy. He's.
I never knew
I'm
he
not
called
being
football.
mean. I'm just shooting straight. Anybody listen to a Michigan State football game? It's. I think there's too much going on. I do. I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
And
That's
people
why
probably.
that's-
He's a legend. I love
That's
the
why your
guy
analyst,
personally.
your analyst has to step up a little.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah. I don't think it's that bad in basketball. Do you?
No.
He's
Yeah.
kind of reinvigorated. Like
Yeah.
when the Pistons sucked, he was real.
Yeah.
bad. It was like, all right, bro. Like, but no, now that they're
I
good
love
again,
listening to George.
he
Love it.
has the passion again.
I mean, I know you guys never listen to Michigan State football. You're not fans, but JB, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. For
I
those
didn't
of
know
us,
he did Michigan State football.
yeah, it's yeah, he's done it since like I think 1973.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he'd still be pretty good.
I mean, football a little different.
Yeah,
it's a little
football's
faster.
it's a lot it's a lot of different.
Yeah, a lot of
it's-
names.
Love the guy, but it's. Hey, listen, and I know you don't like him. Like Al Michaels at one time was one of the measuring sticks. Like him or not, would you agree
Yeah.
with that? Give me that.
Yes, he was very good at play-by-play.
That's those Thursday night games are rough.
Yeah.
They are.
Those Thursday night games are rough.
Well, he just don't give a damn.
He don't. No, why should he?
You're probably right. Football is a harder game to call.
It is. There's
There's a lot of moving parts.
yeah.
A
There's
lot
two-
of moving parts.
hockey and football. Those are the two. There's a lot going on, right?
How about Paul Woods calling it a career after this year?
I always loved
Loved
Paul.
Woodsy.
I
Loved him.
Paul. I loved Paul.
Him and Ken Cal,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
But he's like what 71 years old or whatever.
he's not that
Like,
old.
Go enjoy life.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
enjoy.
he loves the outdoors. He loves fishing.
Yeah.
Loves hunting.
Go enjoy life.
Great stories from Woodsy.
Hey, see, I'm going to make you happy now. NFC beat the AFC. Are you happy?
They did. Pro Bowl games goes to the NFC.
Oh, y'all watch that bullshit? Like
No.
No, you know what I did?
No.
True story. I tapped in for like 10 seconds. I shit you not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to see what it was like, and I watched for 10 seconds, and I was like, okay, I gave it a chance, and this ain't for me. And I,
got
turned it
one
off.
notification. Shadur had a pick six apparently, and that was the only thing that I saw
I mean,
from that.
golf had a nice play. If you check this out, the flea flicker to
Oh, look at that. That's great.
pass the CD. All right.
That's fabulous.
Goff threw a pick six to Jamar Chase.
Oh,
I mean, because, that's what you see in the NFL.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase plays both ways, so,
Of course, Michael Parsons was there too, filming the cheerleaders, except for the male cheerleaders.
What
he said
is
no.
this, bro?
He said no, thank you.
what is going on?
What is that? Can you, yeah.
It's like
He's
they
in a
just having
rascal.
a party. Like
He's in a rascal.
if y'all just want to have a party, have a party. Like this ain't doing nothing for me though in my viewership.
No. It's
I
bad.
don't know why anybody would tune into that.
That's bad television.
Yeah, like it's just
See,
what
but
you
you know
doing?
what? My old man used to do it to me. I mean, and when I was a kid, I'm sure you guys know, my dad's favorite quote to me is, "You're dumb," okay? So I would watch the Pro Bowl, and he'd go, "Why are you watching this crap?" But as a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing on earth. Especially if one of your guys was there, right? So, like, if you're a kid, are you watching that, enjoying it? Like,
Maybe. Kids they do like this type of shit, but it's.
I grew tired of the home run derby, and I think a lot of it was because of Chris Berman turning into a chicken when he was doing it.
I like that though. When Boomer gets to doing that, I'm tapped in.
And then, like, I kid you not, KG, my son was so excited for it. So being the dad that I am, unlike my dad who would go, "You're dumb, I'm not watching a second of that." I go, "Yes, son, I watch the home run derby every year." And it was funny as I was watching it, I noticed how much he loved it. And like the light bulb went on. That's not about me.
No.
That's not about you. That's about a new generation of kids.
Yeah.
So I got a greater appreciation. No. What did I tell you? I hung out with Boomer.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what a cool guy he was.
I knew he would be.
Like, no joke.
I knew he would.
I knew he would be.
No,
I always knew he was.
no exaggeration. Couldn't have been a nicer dude. Could not.
I
have
know
been
people. I know people.
Nah, I
You're
like
with me,
Boomer,
Leather. That's the greatest story. I don't care what anybody says, and I'm not telling that story. You can look it up. You're with me, Leather. So Jared Goff, talking a little bit about the D, giving the D some love.
Yeah. I'm not gonna focus on the Pro Bowl, brother. You don't get a chance to see this, but we've been in Detroit a few Monday nights.
Yeah.
Them people love you.
Rocking, huh?
They love you, dude.
Yeah.
And you guys have reinvigorated a city that had been starving for that type of football. How does it feel, obviously leaving LA home and then going to Detroit and becoming a symbol of hope for that fan base and that franchise?
Man, it's been so fun to become a part of that city and to become a like you said, hopeful part of the city and a successful part of the city, and to be able to be there during this revitalization, not only in football, but the whole city of Detroit, the Pistons, the Tigers, the Wings, like everyone's kind of growing and doing a great job. And it's so fun to be a part of that and to be the quarterback of the team and to do it for these fans, man. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And we really, every day, to be honest, every day I think about like, how can I give them what they deserve, and how can I do a little bit more this year and each day in practice to get us in this game on Sunday and find a way to win it.
It all sounds good. It all sounds good.
He would be, I don't think he even understands, having been here this long, he would be one of the greatest heroes in the history of Detroit sports if he does that.
He'd probably be number one.
Right, they chanting his name now for lesser.
Like, think about that.
For lesser shit.
Think about that. Isn't that in a town that saw Ty Cobb, Al Kaline, Isaiah Thomas, Steve Eiserman, Mr. Hockey.
Gibby.
Okay, you have when Gordy passed. Okay, guys have different nicknames. There are nicknames that have stuck. The Great One, Les Magnifiques, right? Mr. Hockey, like the sport. Like he would be up in that pantheon.
Sean, he's got a bridge named after him.
Just winning a Super Bowl.
Like literally.
Just winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Winning a Super Bowl.
He'd be on the old Mount Rushmore. He'd be the fifth head right in the middle, on top.
He never paid for anything in this town again.
Never.
Vinny Johnson told me that 23 years ago.
Yeah.
Honestly, we did an event at a bar, and he goes, I hit that shot 13 years ago. I don't pay for anything. People walk up for drinks. Can I pick up your tab?
Yeah.
Things like that. That's why, as a guy who's lived here forever, right? I mean, that kind of stuff makes me happy because you go other places. I don't think people understand the shit that our area takes and still continues to take is unbelievable. All right? Like the girl in the WNBA. Well, why would somebody want to go to Detroit?
Right, Sophie Cunningham.
You hear that stuff and you just... How many guys have you talked to that said, man, I was one of those guys, I had preconceived notion.
Yep.
And then I came here and I was like, Herman Moore.
It's damn near everybody that comes here.
St. Brown was like that.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Here's Herman Moore, who came here, left, and said, nah, I want to come to Detroit. I'm a Detroiter now.
Yep.
Right. He made a choice to stay here.
Love the Herman.
Megatron retired and still stayed here.
Right. Right.
These are guys from the South too, Georgia, Virginia, and here they are.
I'm sorry. Think about how many hockey players. It's insane to me. It really is. Homer was done for years, and my daughter and his daughter were friends and everything. He stayed here for years, and then once his BFF left, then it was time for him to go. Once Nick left, it was like you kind of had a feeling that Homer was going to be leaving shortly thereafter, and he did. But guys want to stay here. It's awesome. I love hearing that stuff. I'm never going to get tired of that stuff.
No.
I'm never going to get tired.
Yeah, all the Red Wings. They're still here. 90% of them are still here. Ozzy.
Yep, it's amazing. So KG, do you have this post-Senior Bowl mock draft? I don't know where Matt found this
let
one.
me see.
Yeah, if you can find it, great.
This is a good one.
All right.
Pro Football Focus. And if you could see, look at the Lions at 17.
See, the funny thing is, Maz, we were talking about the Canes have two edges that if you buy this could go in the top 17. Is this the year he does it?
No way.
I don't think so either.
No,
I don't. I don't think so either.
Not my GM taking a first round
best
hit.
player available.
No, that's the only scenario.
Yeah.
It depends how the board falls.
Yeah.
And if there's a guy like him sitting there, or what's a guy from Auburn, Falk? If they're sitting there, maybe under those circumstances, maybe
most of the O line that he loves maybe have slipped into the second round. Maybe a lot of those offensive linemen are off the board. Maybe it forces them to take best player available, and it happens to be Akeem Mesidor.
Nah, he's going to get a wide receiver.
No.
Bite your tongue.
Do they even have? I don't even think they have Folk listed on here, and he is a lot of the things that I've looked at. People think he's going to be first round, the kid from Auburn. So they don't even have him listed on there. We're going to find everything out in the next few weeks. Once the Underwear Olympics come, and you'll start to hear what the NFL thinks about these guys. That's when these lists become more. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for.
Realistic.
More realistic. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. More realistic. So we'll see.
You think Fernando Mendoza is going to be a good pro?
It's hard to say. I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
I'm more indifferent about him than because usually you know how we are. We all know football, right? I'm usually more. I don't. He's a big I don't know. Honestly, he's a big I don't know.
Really?
And I think so. If I had to pick a side, if he's a big I don't know, then that would mean no.
If you had to compare him to somebody, who would you compare him to?
That's a great question.
In the same position or just...
in the same position.
A Bo Nix?
Yes. I think Bo Nix is a little better. I hate to say that,
and
but
I wasn't.
I think he's a little bit better.
I wasn't a big Bo Nix guy. That's another guy. Like
maybe Terry and Arnold. He was good in college, got to the pros. Couldn't figure out what pass interference was and wasn't.
You're right.
Boy, if he's a quarterback, because they all have the wiggle now. He's got the wiggle. There's no doubt about that.
He's on the shorter side.
Yeah.
So
you heard Scott the other day. Scott Bischoff was on with us, and he said this is a weak draft.
Yeah, for QBs. Yeah.
Look at the quarterback. One quarterback taken. I don't remember the last time.
Nah, that's what I think is wrong. It'll be more than one quarterback.
It'll be more than that.
Right.
It always is. Yeah. Every year. Somebody's gonna fall in love with somebody. That always happens. Yeah. Always. I mean. I always go back to when Fairley fell in our lap, right?
Yep.
Christian Ponder.
Like
the Vikings thought it was a good idea. We're going to take Christian Ponder, right?
Maybe they liked his wife, Samantha Ponder.
Well, that. Guys fall in love. The importance of the quarterback. My jaw. But then again, like last year, look how many quarterbacks went last year.
That is true. I'm telling you. These organizations, new regimes coming in, you got to make your mark. So.
Ty Simpson going 21 to the Steelers. I like that kid.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a good question. You know what? I'm going to think about that. Like, what's the comp with Mendoza? I'm going to think about that. I like.
I'm struggling with it too. I don't know who to compare.
No, I like the kid. I'm not, but
he's got moxie.
Yeah, that wiggle, moxie, things like that.
But he's not Baker Mayfield, so I can't compare him to Baker.
Does that transfer? I don't know. I don't.
I mean, it's kind of similar. Baker won the Heisman, and he allegedly was going to be the first QB off, and it was the whole ordeal when he got drafted. So I don't know. This may be the closest.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I hope people took me up on my challenge. When we officially started looking at mock drafts, it was like December. I hope you saved your mock draft from September to compare it and contrast it with what the real draft looks like. It's comedy. But this has turned into a year-round thing, man.
Yeah.
It has. Again, you can hate Mel Kiper all you want, all right? That's the Mel Kiper effect.
Shout out DNCENT. He is Kirk Cousins with moxie.
Hey, Kirk Cousins is going to be available. Atlanta is releasing him.
Easy saying it too. He's a juiced up Kirk Cousins. Is that the cop?
Would would I take Kirk Cousins as my backup quarterback? 1,000%.
God, yeah.
1,000%.
I think Minnesota should take him and start him.
Again?
Could you imagine bringing him back?
Yeah, I would never go back to that place.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
He didn't even know he was getting traded from there.
Listen, I would not doubt that he goes back to Minnesota.
Yeesh.
My jaw would drop.
Well, don't forget, they don't have the general
Well,
manager
what did PFF
anymore.
say? That's the biggest.
Right.
What did PFF say?
Well, he's gone now.
Well, maybe
Adolfo Menza's gone.
Maybe that's what his whole thing's looking at the PFF. A juiced up
Kirk Cousins. Hold on, we got another one here. Detroit Gunny. Mendoza is in between a Baker and Bryce Young. Like you can't figure it out. Like
I keep waiting for Bryce Young. I'm serious.
I mean, he was better this year.
He's getting there.
He shows flashes.
He was better this year.
Like if you're 2 years ago, people were almost like this with him, right? And like I keep like it's there. It's like you can see it, and that's what's frustrating.
They got him a receiver, and his O-line was way better than what it was. So he was all right this year. He's getting there.
All right, one more break. Where do we got to go, KG?
We can go to Sharon's Heating and Air. Big shout out to Sharon's.
Yeah, no doubt.
Big fan of those guys.
This has been that type of winter. We've been talking about it. It's not just the snow.
Can't wait to be
It's
back
the
tomorrow.
cold. Like legit. I jump in my car this morning. It said 7 degrees. So shout out to our friends at Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, proudly serving Metro Detroit for over 40 years now. You hang around that long, you're doing something right. Winter is in full swing. We still got some left. So if you're having some issues, you best call Sharon's, right? Regular maintenance. If you have something that happens, God forbid, an emergency, Sharon's also has you covered there with fast, dependable emergency service when you need it most. Go check out their website, sharonsheating.com, or give them a call at 734-238-3805. That's 734-238-3805, and tell them that Woodward Sports sent you.
A spicy Sam Bradford.
No!
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
One.
The thing about Ben Johnson is when you need a fighter, there's only one guy to call because corporations, the government, even your insurance company, they'll do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, you need to make the fighter your first call. Ben Johnson. He's been doing it forever. He's been getting justice forever. So contact Ven today at venfights.com.
And now.
Maz, you got hacked.
I know.
Poor Maz.
I can't even get into my own account anymore.
Damn, they
By
got
the way,
you.
the Jets just hired Frank Reich as their OC.
It's a good move for them.
What do you think?
He'll probably wind up getting the head coaching job. That's what I think.
Yeah, he might not be wrong about that.
Poor AG.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting into, though. He knew better than anybody. See, this is where ego comes into play, though. You tell these guys, what guy says to himself, I can't turn around what's going on with the Jets? What guy says that? Right? Every guy at this level, you're at the highest level of football. Every guy sits back and says, I can do it. I know what's been there. I mean, Chris Spielman. Think about Chris Spielman. Not a coach, not a general manager, but if anybody knew some of the issues that ailed this franchise, it's Chris Spielman, right?
Yeah.
And Chris Spielman got the right people in, and we changed the trajectory of this franchise. And we haven't done it yet. That's still in play. But let's be honest, it's a better era, albeit small sample size, than any era in our lifetime.
I'll take it hands down.
That's
shit I came up with.
That's the craziest part, right? Poor Maz.
It happened to Jen Hammond and ML Elric, too.
Damn, they come for all the old news people.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny. I got a DM from ML saying click on something to vote for him. And I never click on shit.
You never clicked.
That's what I did.
Yep.
That's how I got it.
You.
Really?
That's how I got it.
Yeah, I never.
Yep.
I just deleted it.
Wow. That's smart.
Yeah, it said vote for me. I'm up for.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's how they got me.
I never
Damn,
clicked that
ass.
shit.
That happened to me here at Woodward, remember? You guys remember that? I clicked on something and I wrecked the Woodward freaking chat.
Oh, shit. No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. They fixed it, though. So if anyone has any suggestions on how I can get my Twitter back, guys, let me know.
Don't click on things.
Let me know.
Well, that's a start.
Well, it's too late now.
That's a start.
It's too late
but,
now.
yeah, you're going to have to get in touch with the support, and I don't know how to do that.
Like
I don't even know how to do it.
ML's a great guy, but if I get some text from somebody saying click on this link, I'm never clicking on that link.
Yeah, I got had.
If you sent me something, Maz, I have Pat Summerall Purple Hands pictures that you have to see. You know what?
Click this link. They're all in this zip
I'll
folder. Click this
immediately
link.
delete it and then text
It's probably
you.
the best thing for me anyway.
Why don't you
It really is.
Right, man.
You know what?
Over it
Honestly,
anyway.
maybe it's time for me to just give it up. Give up social media. Just forget it. Forget it.
I feel like Twitter's dying anyway. Or
Yeah, it is.
But I get all my news from Twitter.
It's a slow death, though. It's still.
I mean, you can say what you want about Twitter, but I get 99% of my stuff.
So is this
from Twitter?
Is this the piece that you're talking about? Is this like, you know how you have peace because you're not in the Woodward chat anymore?
Yeah, maybe.
So would Twitter bring some peace to your life?
It might.
Getting rid of Twitter.
But the thing is, I use it for my job. That's the only thing. I use it for my job.
Neil laughs because this is like an inside bit between Neil and I. Most of the time, I don't pay attention to what people say, but Neil like giggles when sometimes I get in the mood and like I feed the trolls.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Dude, you do it so well." The problem is I have to be in the mood because more often than not, it's like I'm not dealing with this today. Mm-hmm. But if I have some extra time, like the Vandy people, it was fun playing with the Vandy people. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You guys all went quiet. Where'd you go? Or any of you watching right now, y'all kind of went quiet. Where did you go? It's kind of weird. You wanted updates from me all year long, and then at the end of the year, when it was time to give you an update, you guys weren't there to be found.
They disappear.
It's kind of weird how that happens.
Wild.
It's almost as if those comments that got you guys all pissed off back in June came to fruition.
No way.
Yeah.
Sean, you know.
Yeah, it's almost like, remember how you all got mad at me when I said, you don't run the SEC. You are not going to run the SEC. Stop it, okay? And then you finished 6th in the SEC and lost to Iowa in a bowl game?
Which, come on now, you knew that was coming.
I mean,
it's
was
Iowa.
Nice season, right? Ooh, a nice little season. But, come on, you didn't run the SEC. Mm-hmm. But that's the problem is, Maz, you know what? How many people come back and take their medicine?
Oh, very few. I'd say none.
I was here, like the Minnesota fans. There's one guy that did it. I got to you know who you are. There's one Minnesota Viking fan that came back and took his medicine last year. You know what the problem for guys like us? Okay, everyone in this room, we have no choice but to come take our medicine. You know where I'll be the next morning.
Yep.
You know, KG says something dumb. Everybody yells at him, and he's wrong. KG, okay.
Yep.
Face the music.
I don't care about being wrong anyway, so.
No, nor do I.
Yeah.
Right?
That's only for people that care about that type.
We're all gonna miss.
Yeah.
Every one of us are gonna miss, right?
Yeah. Y'all comments do not affect my life.
Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick. You guys aware of that?
He was.
What?
Tom Brady was a 6th-round pick.
What do you know, man?
Puka Nacua was a 5th-round pick.
Yeah, the smartest human beings in the world, right? The elite of the elite. Yeah, sometimes you miss on a guy.
Wow.
Sometimes it happens.
St. Brown was a 4th-round pick.
Mm-hmm. All studs.
You know, the interesting thing about that, too, is I still couldn't figure that out. Like, Scott and I were doing the draft show, and I couldn't, because I saw him at USC. He's a pretty damn good player. Mm-hmm.
So were you excited when the Lions got him?
Absolutely. One in the 4th round?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, absolutely. My gosh. Did I think this?
No, nobody saw that coming.
Nobody.
But he looked like a solid receiver at USC.
He's one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem saying that, right?
Facts. It's a fact.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't think I'm being as, sometimes, we've gotten a little slapdicky about Jameson. We have. Is he an incredible weapon? Absolutely. Do I want to unlock more? Absolutely. But let's stop with he's in the top 10 and stuff like that. I think some people have gone too far with it. And again, I'm happy he's here. Very happy he's here. But KG, would you agree with me? There are some out there, and some in this office, that maybe put J-Mo on a plane he doesn't deserve to be.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I think.
I don't think he's top 15, but
listen,
you can make an argument he's the best number 2 in the league.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Jordan Addison. Okay, Jordan Addison is a damn good number 2, right?
Yeah.
I'll take J-Mo every single day of the year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every single day of the year. Tell me your number 2, and we'll compare and contrast.
Yeah.
I'll take him.
We're very happy to have him.
Yeah.
Very blessed to have him.
Right. Now,
Good move by Brad.
All right. Get
Good
him the
move
ball
up.
some more, but
Good move up, Brad.
What was that, KG?
I said get him the ball some more.
I'm not going to argue with that.
He just needs to pop up more in clutch situations. When he's in clutch, it's a little bit. I feel like J-Mo's not as trustworthy when it comes to clutch. I'm not throwing to him on a 3rd down. That's for sure.
Oh, he locks in. He's looking 14's way. I mean, that just.
I mean, Death Texas and Golf to St. Brown.
Yeah.
Come on now. You know what that is.
Third and 4. And everybody on the field knows that he's going to go to 14, and they still do it.
Still gets
Yeah, you can't stop it. Yeah, shit.
It was the same thing when Stafford went to what's his name? Now it's Seattle.
Oh, yeah, the
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now he goes
Stafford
to
Kupp,
he goes to Puka.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
You watch that transaction happen in real time too, because that was like my last year of fantasy football, and I was like, "Stop throwing to him!"
Right.
And you
mad as hell. Why ain't Cooper Kupp getting targeted?
Because remember, he got hurt, and then when he came back, it was just like
he was never the same.
I'm sorry, I've moved on. Matthew moved on.
Right.
It's time.
He'll do it quick too.
It's
he'll pop up in Cabo on you real quick.
Do you know who?
He's
They're
a
back
cheater,
in
man.
Cabo, by the way. The Rams family is back in Cabo.
Do you know who Anson said? Tony Romo, for Mendoza.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a damn.
I'll take.
Romo was a little bit taller, but that's a good one.
Tony Romo was a good quarterback. You just knew he was going to F it up in the big moment.
Terrible announcer.
Like you knew he was going to F it up in the big moment. He did.
Oh yeah, he's terrible announcer. We know that.
He did.
Yeah.
Botched a snap.
Okay.
Dumb throws. Tony Romo was just a good quarterback.
If I'm drafting Tony Romo, I'm ecstatic.
Cowboy's gonna cowboy though.
Yeah, every time, but
I'm ecstatic.
maybe the Raiders' luck could be different. So
At number 1 overall, Tony Romo.
I need a quarterback, right?
Then you want Tony Romo?
yeah, but you under the tutelage of TB12, man. Owner TB12.
That's true.
It's a
didn't
little
think-
different.
I didn't think about that.
It's a little different.
Tony Romo could have been the greatest ever.
There you go.
Here we go, Jim.
Tony.
I still the Tony Romo arc is just amazing to me in the booth. Like to hear you say terrible announcer.
Well,
This is a guy a couple years ago. Like he was the new measuring bar.
yeah.
And it just
He was John Madden.
it's amazing.
I wouldn't go that far,
Yeah,
but
He was the new John Madden.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I get what you get at though.
He changed the way the game was called.
Yeah.
Legitimately. And I openly admit it. I liked him. I that first year it was different. I liked his excitement. I'm not sure he wants to be in the booth anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
you think about his NFL career is much the way his broadcast career went. Started off hot and did it just plummeted.
and that was Parcells. If you remember, that was Parcells trying to be the smartest guy in the room.
Yep.
Oh no, this guy's better. This guy's better. All right, any super chats? We went.
He took
long
Bledsoe's job. So I was like,
Yeah. Any
Poor
super
Drew
chats
Bledsoe.
before we get out of here?
Yeah, we do have some. Shout out to everybody that's contributing. Alice, can you play a little music underneath?
Yes,
Appreciate you. Labartney, $5 super chat. Does Kwame know where Hoffa is buried? Well,
Probably.
he may know where some people are buried.
He's in
I'll just
pieces
say that.
anyway. Poor Hoffa.
Yeah, but not Hoffa is under the GM building, man. We all know that.
He's in all different pieces.
Isn't he at the Meadowlands? Wasn't that the
everywhere.
big thing
Yes,
for
the
years?
Meadowlands.
He never made it out of Detroit. He never
No
made it out of
way.
Detroit.
No, he's under the GM. I'm telling you. Dante151. Oh, this is the only super chat left. Shout out Dante151. The best meme with the best Joe Biden meme with the Transformers ending song "What I've Done" by Linkin Park. That meme is legendary. So
You get mad at me, but the man shouldn't have been in the broadcast booth. Just admit it. I want to hear you say it.
Hey guys, do me a favor.
I knew he wasn't going to say it.
On my Twitter, report my Twitter as someone has stolen my identity. Can you do that? I just did it on Sean's phone. So go to my Twitter at Tom Mazaway. Do
You
me a
didn't
favor.
click on anything, did you, Maz?
Pardon?
You didn't. When you were using my phone, you didn't click on anything.
I didn't click on anything.
All right.
I'm never clicking on anything ever again. But it's too
As you
late
should.
right now.
There is no way that's true. No.
But if you could go
Oh,
to
look
those,
at this, the Batoothy, and you're gonna click on it.
if you could go to those three dots, hit the dots, do a report to Twitter, follow the little prompts, and say someone stole a guy's identity. Do me that favor. I appreciate it.
Did you see the videos I sent yesterday, KG?
no.
I went home. I told you I was gonna, and I watched the whole fight.
You were on it.
I did. I
You
did.
were on it.
He locked Batman in a vase.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, that was supposed to take Batman's powers away.
But you know why he didn't?
Why?
Well, they did like the torture on him, like the pebbles.
Oh yeah.
But he did his multiplication tables backwards.
Yeah,
That's
did
how he kept his
multiplication.
sanity.
Yeah, I heard him use
That's
that.
how he
Why
kept his
is
sanity.
Batman doing
But like
multiplication?
Maz Tut came out and said, dance for me. And so he started to do the Batusi, and then he cleaned house. He beat the shit out of
Beat the shit out of everybody.
Because he outsmarted Maz Tut.
King Tut.
Oh, my God. Right, White King Tut. Yep, got it. That's hilarious.
Gosh damn you, Maz. See you guys.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.